Reading the base rarity for angler drops can be shocking. Like 1 in 70 for the golden bugnet, 1 in 30 or 1 in 40 for a single angler accessory, 1 in 100 after 25 quests for the hotline fishing rod? Does that mean I have to do on average 125 quests for the f***ing hotline fishing rod? Well, not quite. I can tell you that those base rates you see on the wiki will never be what you actually get in game. It's impossible to get those rates, and in reality they will be much, much higher. This is because these base rates are essentially meaningless. They're like the original price of an item in an online store. They're almost always discounted or modified in some way. In terms of Terraria and angler drop rates, first the game immediately multiplies the rate denominator by 0.9. That is, if the drop was a 1 in 100 chance, it multiplies the denominator by 0.9, so now it's 1 in 90. In percent, this is about an 11% increase in drop rate. This buff is always active, permanently. It's literally hard-coded into the code. Once again, this is what I mean by the base rate is pointless. Does it really mean anything if there's literally always a 0.9x multiplier on it? Anyway, after we apply that initial modifier, there are then two variable modifiers. NPC Happiness, of course, and angler quests themselves. NPC Happiness has the potential to modify the denominator by up to 1.25 times at maximum unhappiness, or 0.875 times at maximum happiness. This means happiness could take our hotline fishing rod's modified chances from 1 in 90 to anywhere between 1 in 112 to 1 in 78. Then, angler quests themselves take their effect. For the first 50 quests, each quest you complete modifies the denominator by another negative 0.01 times. Then for the next 50 quests, it ticks down by negative 0.005 times. Then negative 0.002 times for the next 50, then a permanent 0.85 times reduction at more than 150 quests. So essentially, to make this all into a nice table for you all, at 25 quests, the denominator is reduced by 0.25 times, so items are about 33% more common relative to the last step. At 50 quests, the denominator is reduced by 0.5 times, so items are twice as common. At 75 quests, the denominator is reduced by 0.625 times, so items are around 2.7 times more common. At 100 quests, the denominator is reduced by 0.75 times, so items are around 4 times more common. And at more than 150 quests, the denominator is reduced by 0.85 times, so items are almost 7 times more common. Remember, this is on top of the last two modifiers too. As an extreme example, someone with 150 quests talking to a max happiness angler would not have a 1 in 100 chance to get the hotline fishing rod, but a 1 in 11 chance. That's 9 times more common. As a more realistic example, someone with 25 quests completed and a max happiness angler would see their 1 in 100 chance reduced to a 1 in 59 chance. That's almost double. As you can see, it is essentially impossible to get anything close to the base rate, and you're almost always getting much, much higher chances. Even with 0 quests done, an angler in the ocean with a demolitionist as a bear pylon setup will give you a rarity multiplier of plus 0.828x, or a plus 20% chance buff. Hopefully this reassures you that fishing isn't that grindy, and also reminds you that even though the angler is a little brat, he will reward you for making him happy. Hello, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, as only around a quarter of you are. If you want to learn about what overflow or negative angler quests look like, I made a video about that you should check out. Either way, thank you for watching, and good day and goodbye. See you next week.